Alright, welcome back to the SuperCoach Nuff channel. In today's video, we're going to review the Bulldog Project after round 7. Uh, and I guess while the scoreline was a bit disappointing and the injuries are disappointing, you can't be uh, more proud of their effort than against the Eels. The Eels were very good, dominated for large periods of the first half, and then compounded by injuries to Kraz. Avarillo was playing on one leg. Um, and I think also Andrew Davies now out for a few weeks after just coming back. Plus, Kickow was out midweek with a pec injury, so he's out long term. We just can't catch a break at the moment. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's a bit flat, but it happens to every club at one stage or another. Um, but you still see the signs that there is improvement there at the Dogs, and things will turn around. But in terms of the Bulldog Project, we scored 848 this week, which means we're back outside the top 80k. So let's have a look at the team and where it all sort of went sideways. So the hookers, Karen Grant 31, Reed Marnie 33. You know, not what we expect from either of these guys, but everyone has a bad game from time to time, so we can't dwell on that. The front rowers, though, are saving us. So Payne Haas, the captain's at 73. Not sure what happened there. Maybe I think I must have forgot to update this or something because I should have traded out kick out. I should have had one of these guys captain, but that happens, so it's fine. Max King with an 80 though. This guy is the goat. Um, yeah, very very close to finding a spot for him in the main Supercoach team, but I guess I've already stacked the front row, which is a bit of a silly tactic, but that's fine. Katoa 38, so the good times sort of ended there in terms of his nice scoring, but he's still a nice pot option. Preston, we're 59. This is what we talk about when we say there's light at the end of the tunnel for this team. Um, yeah, so good. Jacob Host with a 49. That's fine. We weren't expecting another 80 from him, but that's making some cash for us, which is we can use all the cash we can get. Kickout, obviously the injury, so he's going to be on the trading block this week. Pangai, 53, so he actually looked really good. I just imagined him playing in that game against the Storm where there was offloads for days and the boys were just all in sync and life was good, and he would have loved it. But yeah, tough afternoon out. But you're seeing him back, and that license to offload in the middle of the park and create second phase. It's very exciting to watch. Jackson Ford with a 40, bit flat, but again, it's just unfortunate a lot of these guys did the same thing in the same week. So Cleary 86, Hines 89. Again, I must have stuffed something up because Hines is not on the reserve list. Yeah, I must have reversed my trades, did something, and then forgot to change everything else. Actually, did I even do any trades? Just looking at this, I might have reversed my trades and not actually done anything with it. I could have swore I traded out. Oh no, I traded out to get Host tonight and Payne Haas. Yeah, all good. Just having a fever dream here. Matt Burton, 38. So again, there wasn't a lot of attack there for the Dogs. So that's in line with that. Jacob Kiraz, so he's the other one that has to go, unfortunately. 6. Yeah, unlucky. We did trade Arillo out, which has worked out all right. That was the right trade because he looks like he's a bit busted too. Parham, 25. Again, no attack. Lemuelu, 42. That's the sort of solid score we expect from him. And he's probably going to shift up into the second row, I think, this week. Alamotti, 45. He scored his first try. That's great. If he can get back to the centres, I think he'll be okay. So he's not the biggest concern to trade out. And then the Hammer, 44. Nickel Coxad, 29. Obviously well below their averages, but, yeah, it was just one of those weeks where the sort of players that I've picked didn't work out for them. Eisenhuth with the 19, and I think he may have got injured, something on vague recollection from the Friday night game. Uh, Turbo 57, that's fine. You know, he will score more than that usually, but compared to some of the other players, 57 is pretty good. And Tyrell Sloan, you know, this was his week to go off, and we weren't on it, so that's a bit unfortunate. But he's really just there to give us that swing with all our centre wing fullback options. So speaking of which, we're probably going to go a couple of those this week. So Carraz is out, Kickout's out, and it gives us 1.3 million to spend. So Lemuelu get up there. Let's see what we can afford. So ideally, the combo is Miller and Garrick. They're the two targets. Does leave us 150k short. Um, so then, you know, we do have a couple of options here. We could use our final boost because, you know, we're trading two up, one down. I think that's fine for a boost. Let's actually just go it. And I think we get out of Perrin just because he's got more money on him. And we've, as you can see, we've got four sort of gun options there in the centre wing now. We just need to find a downgrade option. So players that we can afford. You know, I guess if Ockenbaugh's named, we could go Ockenbaugh. I know I talked about in my other SuperCoach video. If Casey's named, you know, I'm happy to bring him in. You know, he has to play at fullback till the next round of centre wing dual flexibility stuff comes out. Dual position updates, that's what I was trying to say. You know, so I think that's an okay shout. Just put Sloan back there for a second. Yeah, don't know if I trust Ockenbaugh, but the job security would be there for sure if he's named on the wing. I might have a look at Braden Burns, actually, see what he's up to. Croker with the bye, it's not the best option, but he kicks goals. If he can hold his spot, which I'm not sure about, given Sebastian Chris may have to vacate the fullback slot soon. Xavier Savage coming back. Yeah, it's not the best option. Can afford Tommy Talau. So if he's named to play, back from his busted nose, could do worse than go him. Yeah. After that, it's all, you know, maybe a Jarrell Skelton comes from the clouds and gets picked. That'd be ideal. Don't think so. Yeah, after that, what's Billy Smith? He's probably still injured for the season again. If he was playing, that'd be alright. So, I mean, we'll just have a quick look at the second row options. Don't think they're much better. Do we know? No, not Couchman. Nothing jumps out and says pick me here. Yep, no, don't think so. Unless, you know, we get something like a Viliami for feeder, just absolute bottom dollar. You know, try to start thinking about opening up some flexibility here. You know, obviously we're a bit handcuffed with Pele and Tanner as dead rookies in the front row. We do have Pangai who can cover in case of injury. But if that injury is a pain in the ass, then we might be in a bit of trouble. So, yeah. Alright, I think just to wrap up the video, because I'm trying to shorten these up a bit, we'll just go with like a Fafita there. Save. Viliami kick out for Viliami Fafita. Don't mind that bit of symmetry. So, yeah, and then in terms of how the team will look, we'll just get the hammer and C&K off on the field. So we can remove the reserve there. Pangai's back. So yeah, so that's probably how the team should look. I don't know what happened. I'll probably stuff it up again this week. Let's be honest. Uh, who would have thought 5 Supercoach fantasy teams was too much? So yeah, so it looks something like that. VC and C. Oh, I hate to do it, but I think it's got to be Hines against the Dogs if we're being smart about it. VC on Haas up in town, no, Darwin, TIO. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, so something like that is how the team will shape up. Um, yeah, unless where's Manly this week? Manly against the Tigers. Maybe we go the podish option, Turbo C, Hines VC. Yeah, let's go with something a bit different. But yeah, that's I guess the initial thoughts. As I said, it'll come down to team list of who the downgrade option is, but being able to have these two, I think these are going to be there or thereabouts for the top two end of year centre wings. I mean, they kick goals, decent attacking sides. Lockie Miller's a fullback, try assists are on offer. Garrick scores tries for fun. Yeah, so very happy to have those two in the side. I think it is probably worth burning the last trade boost. But yeah, if you've got any thoughts or comments on how to improve the team, as always, feel free to let me know. Also, feel free to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. Um, yeah, I think I just saw that I've made it to 20 subscribers, which doesn't seem like much, but every little milestone just means that it's it's gaining a bit of traction. It's good fun. I enjoy it, so it doesn't matter if there's 0 subscribers. To be fair, I'll probably still do it because as much as I enjoy the watching other content, it's just as much fun to make it and discuss all things Supercoach and like. Yeah, so other than that, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.